Everyone, this is Sam Create the Hearts, and I am back with the third day of the 12 days of Christmas. So today it's all about making really quick and easy, low waste cards using ephemera. So today I'm using Doodlebug ephemera because that's what I have. I actually used up all of my current Not Too Shabby Shop ephemera. Holiday ephemera anyway, and so that is a good one, I think, also because they do a lot of ephemera with matching paper. But I have Doodlebugs, that's what I'm using today. And so I've got the odds and ends, and then I've got Chit Chat, which is, that one is mostly sort of sentiments, so it's nice if you have them both. The ephemera is kind of big, but I make it work. And I am also using this Home for the Holidays Doodlebug paper pad, and I used it for my second day of the 12 days of Christmas, and then I killed the paper pad in this go around. So what I did was I cut my paper down to 5.5 by 4 1/4. The 1/2 inch kind of got thrown away. You could use it to decorate, but I just kind of opted to throw that piece away. And then the piece that's left is the 1 3/4 by 6, and that's the piece that's used as part of the matting. It's that narrow piece right there that I'm using. And then the mats are cut at 4 1/4 by 3, so I could get 2 of them per paper. And then I was left with 2 pieces of those long strips, which I did use for my last card. So these are all A2 size cards. I'm not using any foam, you'll notice that, because I was tasked with making sort of flat cards for my boyfriend to use to send as holiday cards to his customers. So I need to sort through all my cards to find the ones that are flat, holiday ones, because I do have quite a few holiday cards here and there that are, fine ones that are easy to mail. And then I just sent a variety of cards out to all of his customers. And so these are flat. I didn't have a lot of this paper left. I really wanted to use this paper, so I just want to use it up. So that's how this particular day was arranged, because making a quick card or a bunch of them, like, you've run out of time. I think it's just something that's good to know. So it's nice to have some of these pieces on hand in case you do need to make a quick one. So the other thing that I would say is to keep it simple and keep the same layout. So if you are having to make a lot of cards, maybe you want to make a lot of cards, and you're using ephemera and paper and they're going to go quick, it'll go even quicker if you use a similar layout. And so in this case, I actually did portrait and landscape cards. So they all look a little bit different, even though they are using the same layout. I also think that the double-sided paper is very helpful because you really can kind of mix and match, which is what I did. There's a lot of mixing and matching with all of my cards. Because I think there's 3 different patterns on each card, so it just gives you an opportunity to be more creative, but also to get different looks with your cards, even if you are doing the same sort of layout. So it always cracks me up when I do sentiments and say, like, let it snow and stuff, because I live in Southern California and there is no snow in my life, even though Southern California does have snow. If you go up to Big Bear, you definitely can get snow. That's only like 2 hours away from me, but or you can even go to parts of San Diego, get snow, like Julian. But where I live, there's no snow in my life. It's never snowed where I live. It'd be weird if it did. So I live very close to the beach. Okay, so I've got my cute little snowman, and I actually did not see snow until I was in my 20s. I went back east, and there was a freak snowstorm. I was very, very unprepared. I was visiting a friend who had gone to school back there, and it snowed. That was the first time I'd ever seen snow, and it was really cold. I was like, wow, it's cold. So there's a second card, and then moving on to this one, which might be my favorite, even though it's the simplest. I just love all the little trees. I think the sentiment is super adorable. So, sometimes we don't know what to do with the ephemera when we've got a lot of it. And I think it is really great for when you need to make a bunch of cards quickly. And maybe holiday is, especially holiday cards. So, it might be better to flip the other way, but I went with this other way. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it because it's just background. So, yeah, ephemera is really great for making quick cards. But I think for the holidays in particular, I'm probably going to buy less and less ephemera simply because I don't need that many cards. Like, I don't know what to do with them all. This year I'm gifting a lot of the cards that I made, and I'm sending some cards for kindness. But donating cards, but I just don't need that many, and I find that ephemera, like, you can make a ton of cards, and which is great, but I just don't need that many. So but holiday, especially if I'm going to be continuing to make cards for my boyfriend's business, I think it's kind of nice, unless I get smart and make them ahead of time. I just end up with a lot of ephemera. So, that's just me. But this year I'm gifting a lot of my cards, so it's great. And there is card number 3. And so moving on to card number 4, I opted to save that one that is a little bit of a different layout for last. And so I'm just going to go ahead and continue to glue this down. I'm using my favorite glue, Barely Arts glue. Now, the Not Too Shabby shop does sell this glue, and a lot of times if you watch she has coupons every so often, especially around the holidays. And she is one that she has some super cute paper, which I did buy some paper for Black Friday. I did buy some. She has a really cute stamp set that was for free with 60, so I needed to have that. But I don't know that I can't remember if I bought any of the ephemera, because I think I'm trying to stay away from that, because I have so many cards that I actually don't want to make too many more cards for the holidays. So I have not done my, we should do a picture card, my kids, but I haven't even done that. I've just been struggling to kind of get through my year. So I just have a lot. So I am going to kind of slow down on ephemera for now, unless, it's on sale, I might buy some, but kind of slowing down on it. I think I want to be more creative with, doing more coloring and using my stamps. And so that's kind of what I'm into. And then this one right here, Merry and Bright. Super cute. And then for the inside, I normally just print out a message and then I just glue to glue it in. It's a lot easier. So these are the strips that I had left from making those other cards, and I did not want them to go to waste, so I made a card with them. And because they're super cute, I love that kind of candy cane stripe. I think it's super adorable. And so, and then I had a solid piece, so I just kind of didn't want to let that go to waste. So instead, I went ahead and made a card, and I think it really kind of worked. So I use that sentiment to have a holly jolly Christmas, and then I'm using these really cute kind of winter themed creatures. I've got a cute little polar bear, and I've also got my little snowman who is stinking adorable, and then a couple snowflakes. So that really finishes everything off, and for the third day of Christmas, I'm pretty darn happy with what I have made so far. I haven't really planned. I hope I get to 12 days. I'm moving enough stuff. I know I have enough things in my brain for like 3 or 4 more days, but I think I'll squeeze it out. I'll probably be making some cards, maybe some packaging, some tags. that kind of thing, maybe talking about gift giving and all of that. So I'm doing a lot of homemade gifts this year. So I'll talk more about that as we get into it. But here are all the cards that I made. These were quick and easy. I swear to you that it took me maybe an hour or less to make these. Thank you for watching. This is Santa Faith Art.